Most trainers only focus on workouts. But here's the truth, you can't out-train a bad diet. That's why your clients' results stall, and sometimes they even quit. And the data backs it up. In a 12-month study, women who combined exercise with nutrition coaching lost 10.8% of the body weight. The group that only exercised, just 2.4%. So if you're not coaching nutrition, you're leaving results and revenue on the table. In this video, I'm going to show you why adding nutrition coaching is essential for personal trainers and how to do it legally, effectively, and profitably. I see this every day. At Gymkee, we work with thousands of online and hybrid coaches. And the pattern is always the same. The trainers who grow their business and keep the clients aren't the ones only writing workouts. They're the ones who deliver results. And results don't just come from training. They come from training and nutrition together. In fact, research shows 98% of clients expect some form of nutrition advice from their coach. So if you're not offering it, you're already behind. That is why in this video, we're going to break down two things. Why nutrition coaching is a game changer for your business and your clients, and how to add it the right way without breaking laws, drowning in admin, or burning yourself out. Why add nutrition coaching? Let's talk about why nutrition coaching is such a game changer for you as a trainer. There are 4 big reasons, and if you miss them, you're leaving money and results on the table. First, clients expect it. Almost every client who hires a trainer assumes you'll give them some kind of nutrition advice. One study found that 98% of clients reported getting nutrition coaching from the trainer. And here's the thing, even if you're not offering it, they'll go find another coach who does. Because in their mind, workouts and nutrition aren't two separate things. They are one package. So if you're not talking about food, you're already behind. Think about it. If a client came to you tomorrow and said, I want to lose weight, could you confidently guide their eating habits? If not, that's a gap that could cost you the client. Which brings us to the second reason. Reason 2. Better results equals better retention. The science is clear. In a 12-month study, women who combined exercise with nutrition coaching lost 10.8% of their body weight. The group that only exercised, just 2.4%. And it's not just fat loss. Clients who log their food and get weekly check-ins are up to 95% more likely to stick to the plan. And when clients actually see results, they don't cancel. Nobody quits the coach who finally helped them drop fat, build muscle, and boost their energy. Now, results are huge. But nutrition coaching isn't just about outcomes for clients. It's also about outcomes for your business. Reason 3. More revenue and lifetime value. Nutrition coaching is a brand new income stream. Trainers charge anywhere from $50 to $200 extra per client per month for it. In gyms that offer it, about 40% of members buy nutrition coaching on top of training. Do the math. Even a $75 add-on times 20 clients equals that's $1,500 in extra recurring revenue. And here's the kicker. Boosting retention by just 5% can increase profits by 25 to 95%. So not only do you make more per client, you keep them longer. And that leads into the fourth reason. Reason 4. Stand out from other trainers. Most trainers, they just write workouts. That's why they're stuck competing on price. But the ones who stand out, the ones charging premium rates and building wait lists, are the ones delivering the complete transformation. Workouts and nutrition and accountability. That's what makes clients say, this coach changed my life, and not, this coach gave me a program. That's the why. Clients expect it. They get better results, you make more money, and you stand out from the competition. Let's break down the how. Exactly how to add nutrition coaching the right way. How to add nutrition coaching. So now you know why nutrition coaching changes the game. Let's get practical. How do you actually add it without crossing legal lines, without overwhelming yourself, and without wasting hours writing meal plans? First, you need to know your legal scope. Here's where a lot of trainers make mistakes. They start handling out detailed meal plans like they are a dietitian. That feels helpful, but it's actually risky because in many states, that's against the law. In the US, the line is clear. You're allowed to give general nutrition guidance. That means things like teaching portion sizes, talking about hydration, encouraging balanced meals, or referring USDA dietary guidelines. But you're not allowed to provide a medical nutrition therapy. That's when you prescribe individualized diets to treat medical conditions like diabetes, IBS, or high blood pressure. That's reserved for licensed dietitians. And here's where it gets tricky. The law isn't the same everywhere. In strict states like Ohio, Alabama, or Georgia, only licensed dietitians can legally give one-on-one meal plans, even for healthy clients. In more flexible states like California or Colorado, the laws are looser. You can give nutrition advice as long as you don't claim to treat disease. And then there are states in the middle, where you can educate clients using general principles. But if you start prescribing detailed diets, you're stepping out of bounds. So before you even think about adding nutrition coaching, you need to be crystal clear. You can absolutely guide clients on habits, things like protein intake, portion control, and smart grocery shopping. But the moment you start writing medical diets, you've crossed into territory that isn't yours. Staying in scope protects you legally, but it also protects your reputation. Because nothing kills credibility faster than acting like a dietitian when you're not. Once you know your lane, the next step is making sure you've got the knowledge and the frameworks to actually coach nutrition with confidence. And that's where certification comes in. Second, get certified. Here's the reality. If your nutrition advice is just based on what worked for you or something heard on a podcast, client will feel it immediately. And the moment they sense you're winging it, you lose authority. That's why certifications exist. Not to make you a dietitian, but to give you the education, the frameworks, and the credibility you need to coach nutrition safely and effectively. Some of the most respected ones in the US are NASM Certified Nutrition Coach, CNC, from one of the biggest names in fitness education. Covers nutrition science, behavior change, and the limits of your legal scope. Precision Nutrition Level 1, PN1. The most recognized habit-based coaching certification. Heavy focus on psychology, accountability, and making changes stick. ISSA Nutritionist Certification. A broad, globally recognized cert. Great if you're working online with clients outside the US. ACE Fitness Nutrition Specialist focuses on nutrition foundations and behavior change, specifically for trainers working with general populations. They don't make you a registered dietitian, but they do 3 important things. 1, they give you an evidence-based foundation, so you're not guessing. 2, they give you coaching frameworks, how to translate nutrition science into daily habits your clients can actually follow. 3rd, they show your clients you've invested in your education, which instantly increases trust. And here's the business side. When you're certified, you're not just more competent, you're more confident. You speak differently. You deliver differently. And clients feel that confidence. So now you've got your lane and you've got the knowledge. The next step is, how do you actually coach nutrition without drowning your clients in meal plans? And the answer is, you focus on habits. 3, coach habits, not prescriptions. Here's the problem. Too many trainers think nutrition coaching means giving out a strict 7-day meal plan. Every meal, every gram, written down. It looks impressive, but most clients can't follow it. They travel, they eat with family, they go out with friends, and the moment the plan breaks, they feel like they failed. That frustration is why most meal plans get abandoned in weeks. What actually works is coaching structure and flexibility. Your role isn't to dictate every bite. It's to give clients clear targets, practical options, and the accountability to stick with it. That could mean setting daily calorie and macro goals, so they know exactly what to aim for each day. Or creating meal frameworks with alternatives. So if they don't like one option, they can swap for another without breaking the plan. And here's why it works. Research shows that the simple act of self-monitoring, logging food, tracking macros, reviewing progress is the single strongest predictor of long-term weight loss success. So instead of rigid prescriptions, give your clients a system they can actually live with. Clear numbers, flexible meals, and the accountability to follow through. And this is exactly what a platform like Gymkee is built for. It lets you set daily calorie and macro targets for each client, or go deeper and build full meals with alternatives. That way, you deliver structure and flexibility without drowning in spreadsheets or writing cookie-cutter PDFs. But of course, there are times when habits and structure aren't enough. Some clients need more advanced or clinical nutrition support, and that's where you either partner or hire. 4. Partner with or hire a nutritionist. Sometimes you need backup. Here's the truth. Even if you're certified and giving great habit-based guidance, some clients will still need more. Think about cases like a client with diabetes who needs medical nutrition therapy, a client with gut issues asking for specialized diets, or simply someone who wants more detail that you can or should provide. If you try to handle that on your own, you risk stepping outside your scope, and when you cross that line, you're not protecting the client or yourself. That's why the smartest coaches partner with or hire nutritionists. It can look like this. For partnership, you collaborate with an independent registered dietitian or certified nutritionist. They handle the advanced nutrition, you handle the training. For hiring, you bring someone onto your team, part-time or freelance, so your brand delivers the complete experience. Here's the key. Don't just bring anyone. Look for someone who has real credentials, RD, certified nutritionist, or at least advanced certifications like PN Level 2. Understand fitness culture, not just medical dietetics, but how nutrition supports training. Coaches habits, not just writing meal plans, but helping clients make changes that stick. And can commit to regular check-ins, because consistency is what makes clients trust the system. When you find the right partner, you instantly elevate your service. Clients see you as the coach who can connect them with a full team instead of just a workout plan. And this is exactly why we built Gymkee's multi-access. It lets you invite your nutritionist into your coaching account so they can work alongside you in the same app. The clients doesn't see two separate services, they see one seamless coaching experience. Training, nutrition, and accountability all in one place, under your brand. Now, even if you don't partner or hire, you still need a system to actually deliver nutrition coaching in a way that feels professional and scalable. And that's what we'll cover next. 5. Use tools to deliver professionally. Because here's the ugly truth. Without a system, nutrition coaching turns into chaos. One client sends you their food diary in WhatsApp, another is tracking in MyFitnessPal and screenshots you every day, a third wants a PDF plan, and before you know it, you're juggling screenshots, spreadsheets, and random notes. That's not scalable. And it doesn't feel professional for your clients either. What you need is one central place where you can set calories and macro targets, build meal frameworks with alternatives, share recipes and food inspiration, track progress week to week, and keep all communication in one channel. That way, every client gets the same polished experience, and you don't drown in admin. And this is exactly what Gymkee was built for. Inside Gymkee, you can deliver both training and nutrition coaching in the same platform. You can set clear calories and macro goals for each client, create meals with alternatives for flexibility, give access to a recipe library for variety, track check-ins, photos, and progress charts, and manage everything in one app under your brand. So instead of piecing together 5 different tools, you can finally scale nutrition coaching the same way you scale training. So here's the bottom line. Nutrition coaching isn't optional anymore. Clients expect it. It gets them better results. And it's what separates you from every other trainer just selling workouts. The difference comes from how you do it. When you stay in your scope, get educated, focus on habits, and when needed, bring in the right professionals, you stop being just a trainer. You become the coach who delivers complete transformations. That's what keeps clients longer. That's what lets you charge more. And that's what builds a brand people actually talk about. If you found this helpful, make sure you subscribe. We put out new videos every week to help online and hybrid coaches grow their business. And if you want the platform that makes all of this possible, from setting calorie and macro goals, to building flexible meals, to giving clients recipe libraries, to even inviting a nutritionist into your account, try Gymkee free for 14 days. The link is in the description below. To complete this video, you can watch this one.
We help you grow, put the vision vision on stage. Videos hit hard, set fire to the page. With Gymkee in hand, your coaching is prime. Clients feel the difference every single time. The software's the weapon, it keeps you aligned. Business expanding, no limits, no line. It's more than a tool, it's the path that you choose. With Gymkee beside you, you can never lose.